If you're losing hair, and nothing's working, this strange-smelling juice might be your secret weapon. I'm dr.kade. And today, I'm answering your biggest questions about onion juice for hair regrowth. Does onion juice really regrow hair, or is it a myth? Let me take you back to 2002. In a small but surprising clinical trial, researchers gave two groups of people with patchy hair loss, also called alopecia areata, very different treatments. One group applied onion juice to their scalp. The other just used water. 6 weeks later, nearly 87% of the onion group saw visible regrowth. The water group? Just 13%. For something sitting in your kitchen, that's a pretty bold result. And while the study was small, it showed us that this wasn't just a home remedy, it had biological activity. Question 2. How does onion juice actually help hair grow? Inside every onion, especially red ones, you'll find two things that matter: sulfur and quercetin. Sulfur is a key building block of keratin, the protein that makes up your hair. It helps strengthen the roots and rebuild thinning strands. Quercetin, on the other hand, is an antioxidant. It helps calm down inflammation in the scalp and boost circulation. And better circulation means more blood flow, more oxygen, and more nutrients reaching your hair follicles. So when you combine these two, sulfur for structure and quercetin for healing, you create a potent, natural formula for hair revival. Question 3. Is it safe to use onion juice on your scalp? Yes, but with one important rule. Always do a patch test first. Some people are sensitive to onion compounds and can experience redness, itching, or irritation. Apply a small amount of diluted juice behind your ear. Wait 24 hours. If you're fine, you can go ahead. And never use onion juice if your scalp is already irritated, sunburned, or broken. Natural doesn't always mean harmless, so be cautious. Question 4. How do you actually apply onion juice the right way? This is important, because how you use it affects whether it works. Here's the exact method. Take one large red onion. Peel it and chop it into chunks. Blend those pieces into a fine puree. Strain the mixture through a cheesecloth or clean cotton cloth. You want just the juice, no pulp. Apply the juice directly to your damp scalp. Massage it gently with your fingertips. Avoid rubbing too hard, just let it absorb. Leave it on for 30 to 60 minutes. Rinse thoroughly with lukewarm water, then shampoo, twice if needed to remove the smell. Repeat twice a week for at least 4 to 6 weeks to see visible changes. The smell isn't pleasant, but the potential payoff might be worth it. Question 5. Can you make it more effective? Absolutely. One proven way to upgrade your onion juice is to add 5 drops of rosemary essential oil. Rosemary is known to stimulate blood flow and has even shown results comparable to minoxidil in some trials. It also helps mask the smell. Another method, used by some, is fermenting the juice. By letting it sit for 72 hours with a pinch of salt and honey, people claim it increases the antioxidant power of quercetin. Now, to be clear, this fermentation method isn't proven by studies, but some users swear by it. Question 6. Will it work for everyone with hair loss? This is where honesty matters. Onion juice shows the most promise in alopecia areata, which is autoimmune and inflammatory. If your hair loss is due to stress, nutrient deficiency, or inflammation, it might help. But if it's genetic, like male or female pattern baldness, results may be limited. Onion juice won't block DHT, the hormone responsible for most pattern hair loss. So you'll need more than just onions if that's your root cause. Question 7. What else can you do to improve results? Topical treatment is just one part of the puzzle. Your hair reflects your internal health. And that means fixing the root from within. Get your vitamin D levels checked. Low levels can trigger hair loss. Consider 5,000 to 10,000 IU daily if deficient. Increase your protein intake. Hair is made of keratin, and keratin is made from protein. Add zinc, iron, and omega-3s to your diet. Manage stress. Even silent stress can trigger telogen effluvium, sudden, widespread shedding. Keep your scalp clean. Buildup from oils or dead skin can block follicles over time. Question 8. How long before I see results? If onion juice works for your type of hair loss, most people start noticing less shedding by week 3 or 4. New baby hairs may start to appear by week 6. But the key is consistency. Apply it twice a week. Give it time. And track your progress with photos every 10 days. Sometimes, we underestimate the power of nature. We chase expensive treatments, prescriptions, and serums, when what we need might already be growing in our garden. Onion juice may not be a miracle, But in the right situation, for the right person, it can be a turning point. And sometimes, that's all we need.
And remember, what you eat matters just as much as what you apply.
But here's the twist: sometimes, even the healthiest foods can cause damage if you're eating them the wrong way. So before you reach for another healthy breakfast, make sure you watch my other video on the deadly mistakes people make when eating eggs. You might think you're fueling your body, but you could be feeding inflammation instead.